Mic check. Mic check. All right, what I'm gonna do here, I'm gonna just start from the beginning. Just gonna start from the beginning. All right. That means I'm gonna show you everything that I'm doing. Make sure that I'm setting up the league uh, compared to what we already set up. All right. Just gonna start a new franchise. Um, and set it up just like we have it set up, um, so we can get the most appropriate action possible.
Choose the team you want to start your franchise with.
All right, so I'm gonna start out of the Colts since Rashad is the Colts.
Continue ahead to begin your franchise.
I'm going to go to
Use the
custom
options
coach
on
and
the
I'm gonna
left
just
to edit
do
league
staff
settings
builder.
or change your
I'm gonna
role
leave the
to a
name as
player
John
or
Madden.
owner.
I'm not gonna go through all that. Changing the names. I'm going to league settings. Make sure we're right with the league settings. Simulation all pro. Instant starter off. Trade deadline is on. Trade type enable all. Coaches fine CPU only. Salary on. Superstar abilities on. Abilities anybody. Relocation disabled. Normal injury is on. Pre-existing injury is off. Practice squad stealing is off just for the hell of it. Career clock is off. Progressive fatigue is on. Practice injury is on. Play call down 4 for play call limit. Storylines on. I think everything else is like user said, so we're not going to really change any of that on. That's all good. 7 minutes off. Um, User team help. We're going to do everything. Manage practice rep. We're going to do that manually. Tutorials. I'll just put tutorials off. Auto progress players off. Auto progress talents off. Field roster off. Okay. We'll do everything. All right. That looks like everything is good. Then I'm gonna go back to settings. Um, Actually, I'm gonna put injuries off for the preseason. Yeah, injuries off for the preseason. And then I'm gonna go to back to league settings. Um, no, that ain't where I want to go. I'm gonna just go ahead and start now. Now I'm gonna go into options and I'm gonna go to settings here, and then I'm gonna go to gameplay slider so I can put the injuries to where we have them, which is at 12. Injuries, I'm gonna take it to 12. All right, and then we should be good to go. All right. So going back to week one, preseason week one, and the injuries are currently off because that's what we normally have them off is in the beginning. So All right, let's do it. So I'm just going to do weekly strategy. I left the others. Matter of fact, let me go back. I'm going to do it the same way we do it. Franchise settings. Go back to league settings. And injuries off. That's correct. And then we're going to do practice injuries off just for the preseason. Just for the preseason. All right. So we're going back home and we're just going to cycle through um, the weekly strategy for the preseasons. All right. Hold on. That should be locked. Why is it not locked? Why is it not locked? Injuries off. Practice injuries off. Oh, okay, off. Practice injury off. Okay. All right. Back to the home. Go to weekly strategy. All right, we can do it, but it's probably not going to hurt anybody. Okay, so let's go directly to start training. So okay, we see no injuries to nobody. No injuries to but nobody on backups or starters. No injuries. All right. Advance the week. All right. So we advanced the week. We're up again. Weekly strategies. And we're going to put everything so we don't forget. We're going to put everything on. All right. Last preseason game. All right. So y'all see everything is 0-0. So as you see, everything is 0. All right, everything is 0 for the defense. Everything is 0 for the offense, and we're getting ready to go into regular season. So with the regular season, what I'm going to do, I'm going back into options. I'm going back into settings, and I'm gonna turn everything on. I'm gonna turn everything on. Injuries on. Progressive fatigue on, and practice injuries on as well. All right, and we're finna advance to the regular season or the bye week right now. All right, I'm gonna just cut 5 players for the hell of it. I don't care who they are. All right, cut 5 players. Now we're to going to the regular season. All right, regular season, weekly strategies, week 1. Everything is on for the defensive game plan. They're at 99. They started off at 99. And that's, because I did full pads in one of those weeks and the injuries wasn't currently off. So we're going to do 99, but we're going to keep it. Remember, that's 99. All right. So here's what I do. All right. I'm going to go back real quick and I view my players' health right there. But you see G. Stewart, D. Buckner, and Nagoku. All right. If you look at those green lines, that green line is not full for neither one of them. So that's one indication to me that my defense is a little tired. Me personally, I would not do uh, full pads here. All right. But let's check to see what our offense look like. Offense, uh, Taylor is not full strength, and it looks like Ryan and Foles are not full strength or full strength. But just because I see Taylor not full strength, I wouldn't do full pads here either. So what I do, but for this purpose only, I'm just going to do. Matter of fact, yeah, I'm going to do half pads, half pads, backups, half pads backups. Just like Rashad said, half pass backups. All right, everybody half pass back up for defense. For offense, we're going to go half pass back up. Half pass back up. All right, everybody's half pass back up. Now, we're going to start the training. All right. So, if you look at the offense, if you look at the offense, so since I did half pass backups, what it's showing you that all of my here are all my backups, and I have a couple of backups that are -2. Josh Taylor, reps was backup, but my starter, Jonathan Taylor, halfback Jonathan Taylor, is a -2. Now, where did that -2 come from? Remember, at the beginning, it showed the offense up at the top. It showed the offense was 99. And I pointed out to you that Jonathan Taylor's energy bar wasn't completely full. That's where that -2 come from. Even though I did half pads backup, which means half pads, and I'll show you on the next frame, half pad backups, the backups get majority of the reps. So me thinking the meaning is backups get majority of the reps. That's not saying that the starters aren't get any reps. Okay, so remember that -2, and I'm going to be cognizant of that -2 on Jonathan Taylor because when I do half pads next time or full pads next time, if I do full pads, that's going to affect Jonathan Taylor anymore because it's going to increase his -2, which is going to start going down towards the red. So right now, Jonathan Taylor is the only one who has a -2 on offense. Defense, Quiddy Pay is a -3. Uh, Ngoku is a -3. And Buckner was a -3. And uh, Stewart is a -4. Now watch this. All right, remember that those guys have negative, which is not bad because they're still in the green, and -1 green is not nothing. Nobody is going to show yellow or nobody is going to show red at this point. Mic check. Mic check. Mic check. All right, here we go. We had some negative greens, which is not bad at all. Those guys are still healthy. Where am I at now? Week 1. Ah, shit. No, that's a 20-minute. Experience. I checked the defense, Rashad. I checked the defense. The defense had some negative greens too.
It's the NFL on EA Sports, where division rivals will clash in the AFC South. It's the Colts and the Texans, next on Madden NFL 23.
From the stadium that hosted Super Bowl 51 back in 2017, we are inside NRG Stadium in Houston. Today we jump right into this new season with an AFC South matchup between the Indianapolis Colts and the Houston Texans. Hello, everyone, and welcome to the start of another NFL season, joined by Charles Davis in the booth. I'm Brandon Gaudin, and partner, it's always great to begin another year. It's especially great when you get to see a couple of division rivals square off right out of the gate, and that's what we're going to see here in the Indianapolis Colts and the Houston Texans.
And I know people get tired of it sometimes because we always zero in on the quarterback position, but I don't think we can avoid it here with these two teams.
All right, let's see if we can check. All right.
And we are underway from Houston. And no run back on this one.
Right,
so the new season will begin at the 25-yard line. Out onto the field comes the Colts offense for their first series, and a quarterback. A new name this year to the franchise, of course, but certainly not new to the league. A 15-year vet, former league MVP, Matt Ryan.
In a storied career that has spanned 14 seasons.
Let's go. Nobody's third.
Everybody's seeing a brand new chapter for Matt Ryan this year.
Everybody's blue.
With Atlanta in a rebuild,
All the
Ryan was dealt to
formations,
Indianapolis, who is their sixth Week 1 quarterback in 6 seasons. One of the most decorated quarterbacks still active. This move will keep Ryan on a contender as he chases his first career Super Bowl title.
Let's see. Jonathan Taylor's back up. There's Najee Hines. He's blue. Okay, he's blue. All right. Everybody's blue.
Now problems right out of the gate.
We're
going to get a delay.
To check the defense.
Delayed game. Offense.
The offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted.
Still first down.
What is going on here? Are they serious? First down, and they're in punt formation. And now a low liner. I think he mishit it. Taken right around the 44. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. As the Texans offense runs out, we get a peek at the man under center. Second-year quarterback Davis Mills out of Stanford.
And that's really good field position they were given.
Like I said,
now, nothing's a given.
You got to understand,
but I know
the first season or two, the injuries wasn't off when I did preseason.
And get 6 out
then I cut the injuries off.
I think it'll feel like a disappointment.
Off where they didn't get fatigue, the actual progressive fatigue off. And when we started week 1, we had some -2 people. So keep that in mind. All right, so let's formation defense. Everybody looks blue.
Line of scrimmage, the 37
I let them go through the pages so I can cycle through all the other.
First down throw for Mills.
Through all the other
formations. By Brandon
real quick, cycle through those formations.
And they're going to get this down inside the 20.
Nobody
That's the start that you want right there. And you know he's spent the entire offseason throwing hundreds of thousands of passes, getting ready for that moment. The first throw of the new season. He's dreamed about it, thought about it, and now it's out of the way.
Yeah, 1 for 1. A lot more to go.
Everybody's blue. Everybody's blue.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. Down.
There we have it. All right, everybody was blue that time, and we're going to just click that. And we're going to advance to the next week. All right, we're going to go ahead and advance to the next week. All right, now, keep in mind, we had some that was -1, -1, -2s. I think the most we had -4 green. But again, when it says minus in green, players are probably somewhat a little fatigued, but they're not fatigued to where you're going to see yellow or red on the individual players when you look at the formation chart. So what we're going to do now, but I'm going to keep everything on backups just to show that they can still fatigue at some point, or they can probably get a little healthy. Who knows? So we're going to go to weekly strategy. I'm not going to choose a game plan, but I'm going to let y'all make sure that they're on half-pass backups, 99% still. Let's review that again. Half-pass backup, 99%. All right. And if you look at that overall defense, it's 99%. If you look at the overall defense, you can see some white lines. It's kind of hard to tell on each individual player there. But it looks like I might see a slither of white if I get closer to the team. But again, 99%, that's what it was last week. All right. Half pass backup, offense. Same thing. They showing 100%. All right, 100%. But look at here. Look at Jonathan Taylor. His energy bar is still not full. All right, Jonathan Taylor's energy bar is still not full. All right, let's go. Let's go ahead and start the training. Jonathan Taylor was a -1. A -1. All right, so here, Here it corrected it. I did half pads. Nope. See there? Jonathan Taylor is still a -3. Again, just because you continue to do half pads doesn't mean that person is going to get healthier. He's still doing some type of training. He went from a +1 to a -3. And from right now, if I keep going half pads, he's going to get a little tighter and a little tighter. All right? Where the fuck weekly training go? Did I fuck that up? All right. Where weekly training go? I didn't click on it. Yeah, I did. Yeah, I just didn't show the defense. My bad. So I'm just gonna advance to the next week. Get into the weeks a little bit here. All right. Just gonna advance it. All right. Let's go to weekly strategy again. Try not to go too fast this time. Weekly strategy. All right. Players' health. Defense. Look at Jonathan Stewart, Buckner, and Ngoga again. They're all still fatigued. All right. 99% still, because we're still doing half-pass backups. All right. Let's go to offense. Still showing 100%. Look. Jonathan Taylor is still fatigued. Got it. And again, like I said, they're still in green, so it's not really going to affect the overall 100% of the team because they're still in green. They haven't hit the crucial numbers, the minus reds and stuff, in order for them to become critical. All right. So offense, let's key in on Jonathan Taylor. Jonathan Taylor was -3, and we're doing half pass back up again. All right, half pass back up again, and we're gonna start the training. All right, defense. See those threes and those ones. Certain people, and another thing you guys got to understand too. Again, a lot of stuff you got to take in consideration. Okay, look, why is Ngoga and Kenny Pay and Buckner and Stewart -3s when only Leonard is a -1 and Gilmore and Moore is a -1? Why is that, you ask? Well, first of all, you got to also understand what your guys' individuals' fatigue ratings are. So if Buckner has a fatigue rating of 99, and I'll take that. If Buckner has a fatigue rating of 95, and Leonard has a fatigue rating of 99, that's why Leonard is only a -1 and Buckner is a -3. All right. Shit, did I do it again, man? I'm going. All right. So I fucked up again. Again, it's been a bad day, a full bad day. All right. So let's go into the game. Let's play this game. Play season game. All right. Let's do the full 60 minutes. Let's go to ready. Let's go to play the game. Again, we had some -3 green, some -1 green. But we had nobody in red. Alright, in the low minus red or the high minus or the plus red. So I think what you have is you have the positive green, the minus green, which starts to tell you that your guys are getting a little fatigued. Then you have minus red, which means that your guys are starting to get physical. And then you have the plus red, which means they are beyond the
Indianapolis Colts.
All right. All right. Speak off.
2 1-1 teams here, each looking
so
to
with the Ravens as it is, -1s and -3s, there should be nobody that's really young. There should be nobody that's really young.
The Chiefs offense now ready to go to work for the first time, led by Patrick Mahomes, the 2018 NFL Most Valuable Player.
Okay, I thought there was something to build on in last week's game by his performance. I thought he played fairly well overall.
All right, we're on defense right now. We'll go to formation right here. And everybody's blue.
They lost.
Yeah.
Everybody's blue.
Eliminate that one interception, continue to take care of the ball,
blue.
and maybe increase the number of times he
do a
puts the ball in the end
substitute.
zone
I
with the
can do a
receiver.
substitute right quick. I'm going to substitute after this play.
The drive will begin with a run by Edwards-Helaire.
All right.
He's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 12 yards on the gain. A great start for this offense.
That's pretty much meat and potatoes right there, wasn't it? Just go right at them and let your big horse charge up the middle. Not too fancy there, was it?
Nothing fancy at all, challenging that defense, and on that go-around, the offense won the challenge.
Lewis, and he's blue. He's blue.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
We need to get the ball back.
Mahomes going to throw. And this one caught by Travis Kelce. And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line. Well, first drive here and the first time that we've called a big tight end's name, but I can assure you this, Charles, it won't be the last.
No, it won't, because when he gets going, now it opens up opportunities on the perimeter because that'll draw the defense towards him in the middle of the field. Now your wide receivers will get involved as this game goes on.
And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right.
Just looking at offense, they're not blue. The defense is not going to be blue because their greens were pretty much the same. I'm going to try a couple of reps here and see if I can get the ball real quick. But clearly saw the offense is still solid blue, and the substitute was solid blue as well.
Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. Now Mahomes. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
Whenever I see a drop like that, I have to kind of take a step back and check myself a little bit. So used to seeing those big guys make big-time spectacular plays that when they drop one, I have to remind myself, we ask a lot out of these guys. Block and catch the football, not easily done in today's NFL.
Now Mahomes toward the sideline. It's complete. An athletic grab, but still well short of the first. On 4th down, Tommy Townsend to punt for Kansas City. They punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away. On the return, it's Rodgers. Officially, that'll be marked down as just a 28-yard punt. And the Colts are going to take over, albeit deep in their own territory. As Indy's offense takes the field for the first time, we take a look at Matt Ryan, top 10 all-time in passing yards, playing his first career season outside of Atlanta.
Everybody's
there
blue.
was a positive in last week's loss.
Everybody's blue.
No
I'm cycling
interceptions
through all the
thrown by him,
formations.
but he only threw one touchdown pass, and you know he wants that to improve. He might have considered that as part of the reason that they couldn't take the win last time out. I believe we'll see a more aggressive version of him this week whenever they're nearing the end zone.
Play clock down to 0, and this is not the way to start a drive.
Game, offense.
Right, let's exit out of this. All right, let's go back into our game. We're going to delete that game. Let's go back. All right, John Madden. All right, let's go back. All right, we're back. We're going to advance that week. Now, keep in mind, we still had some -1s and -3 on defense, and I believe pretty much the same thing on offense. All right, so we're going to go back to weekly strategy, and we're currently in week 4, and we're just doing only backup starters. So remember to just focus. I want you to see all of them, but I want you to focus on Jonathan Taylor as one individual player. He started off at -1. He started off as -1, green. All right. And then when we did the training again, he went to -3. We stayed on half pads backup. And we're going to stay on half pads again. So he's probably going to go up again in minus green. All right. So weekly strategy. All right. Let's see. For defense, guys are still showing fatigues on their bar. Those 3 people, those are people who I focus on when I look at if they've, to me, because if they're fatigued, 9 chances out of 10, my other players on my defense is fatigued as well. But again, you got to also understand that Buckner's fatigue, Buckner's fatigue rating may be higher than Stewart's in Njoku. So if Buckner's fatigue is high, he's probably going to be showing a -1, while Stewart and your Njoku could show a -3. That's just an example. I'm not saying verbatim. It's just an example. All right. So we see it. Those. If you look at those lines, they're not full. All right. Then when we go in here and select players' health for defense, it still says 99. What we've been doing for the last 4 weeks, it shows 99. But the key, that's overall, because no one on my defense has yet turned to a red number, a red positive or a red number. We're still in the green. So that's why that 99 ain't really moving nowhere. Because overall, my team is still healthy. All right? So let's go back. We're still on half pass backups. Now, what I want y'all to read now, I want you to read above where it says half pass, practice intensity, half pass. Now read this. Listen to this. It's on half pass. It says, select the practice intensity for the week. Choose full pads for higher XP and game plan focus boost, but also a higher practice injury chance and a lower fatigue recovery. A lower fatigue recovery if you do full pads. Now, half pads will be lower XP and game plan boost, but more fatigue recovery and less injury chance. All right. Now, that was what full pads stand for. Now, look what backups say. Look what backups say. Starters means players will get the most reps. I want to emphasize players will get the most reps. Again, emphasize players will get the most reps and will earn higher XP. And game plan boost, which with a higher injury chance and a lower fatigue rate. Now, split means reps will be evenly, while backups means the backup player will receive most. Again, emphasize, will receive most of the reps. When it says most of the reps, that tells me that my starters are still in half pads. Still in half pads. but they're just not getting as many reps, but they are still getting reps, which would automatically identify to why Jonathan Taylor in week 1 regular season was -1. In week 2, he was -3. In week 3, I might be messing it up, I don't remember, but he keeps increasing. Let's just put it that way. All right? The option when starter fatigue levels are low. Use this option when starter fatigue level low. But key thing of it is right now, it says use backups when the key level is low. But the thing of it is their key levels are not really low at this point. Why is that? Because they're in minus green, and they're in minus green low numbers, which I'm gonna say 1 to 5. If you see minus green 6, you might wanna start to worry a little bit. But right now they're still minus green in the low numbers, which means I really don't have to use backup if I don't want to. Now when I get into that minus red, minus and plus red, then I'm gonna be concerned with how I choose whether I use backups or splits. So right now, you don't really have to use backups because it doesn't matter. Now, when you get in the red, backups may be the perfect way to go. But that doesn't mean that just because you continue to use backups don't mean that your player's going to continue to get tired. All right, let's move on. Overall defense, now we're going to go back out. We're going to go overall offense. All right? Oh, let me go back to defense. Because I got to show you. No, I can't show you until I hit team profile. Offense, all right? So, offense been 100. Again, Taylor still hasn't fully recovered. If you look at his line right there, he hasn't fully recovered. And it's hard for me to tell if Hines and Ryan, but I see a little slither of white in it. I think I see it, but I might not see it. So don't hold me to that. But when we go into when we select player health, it shows that my offense is still 100%. I'm still 100% because I haven't hit those critical numbers. I haven't hit that critical color in minus red or positive red yet. I haven't hit it, and I haven't went up to the higher numbers in my minus green, which tells me I'm still good. And I'm just saying higher numbers because I'm just going to estimate that might what happen if I get to -6, -7, -8 green. Then that stuff will start changing. All right, and we've already read what half pass and backups is. All right, we don't have to read that no more. So, all right, back to offense. We're still on half pass backups, and remember, Jonathan Taylor. I'm not trying to focus on him, but it's easy for me to focus really on one person. All right, he was -3, I think, if I remember right. All right, so we're going to go in. And we're going to go to team profile, and we're going to start the training. Guys, they're still going to get Jonathan Taylor. He didn't get tired. He didn't go up none that time. Okay. Again, they're not getting all the reps. They're getting some. He didn't go up that time. He stayed at 3. All right. Let's go to defense. Those numbers are still basically staying the same too for this week, which is good. That's no negative about that. All right. We don't really have to go into the game, but we're going to go into the game anyway, just to verify that nobody's tired. Advanced week. Nope. Play season game. All right, ready? Let's play.
It's week 4 of the 2022 season, and we're going to look here at Derrick Henry. There's a lot to like from his showing last week. Well over 100 yards in a pair of scores. It's the Titans and the Colts. All that and more coming up next.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Today, it's week 4, and we've got what should be a great one here between the Tennessee Titans and the Indianapolis Colts. Alongside Charles Davis and CD, you look at the Colts in this matchup. It's a relatively balanced offense. The next-gen stats kind of bear that out. What do you think they'll be looking to do in this one?
I think it'll be exactly what you just talked about. They'll want to be balanced on offense, which means to them, they'll want everyone involved. See if they can get some one-on-ones in the passing game. Maybe identify some situation where they can swing the ball to the backs in space. Even find...
So, yeah, I was just told I missed the injury on that, and I totally missed it. But again, they're practicing. Freak injuries happen all the time in practices. Whether you totally fatigued or you not. So, I mean, that's probably just sprinkling in injuries here and there. I mean, it happens in real life. Practice injuries happen in real life.
Seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Here come the Titans for their first possession on offense, and leading them out in his 4th season with the team, 10th overall in the NFL, Ryan Tannehill.
And what I loved about meeting with him before the game,
all right, we're on. What we on? Defense. Let's check out. Everybody's blue still. Cycling through. Cycling through. Let me see if I can get a substitute in here. And the substitute is still ahead of 2. So here we go. They're probably gonna run the ball here because they got this damn dude named Derrick Henry.
They'll start on the ground. It's Derrick Henry, and he's able to take this one
up
to
the 35-yard line.
The numbers on the ground for Henry last week. 2 trips to the end zone and well past 100 yards.
And going back and watching the film, we saw every kind of run from him, didn't we? We saw some power, we saw finesse, we saw speed, and what I loved the most, he finished each and every run.
Second down, they go again with Henry.
Yep.
Gets by
let
him,
it
no
go.
little daylight. Derrick Henry.
Let us go. Let us go.
Touchdown.
Give me the ball
back. Derrick Henry. His 5th rushing touchdown now on the year. And the Titans need just 2 plays on their opening drive to take the early lead. Well, if they didn't get the wake-up call before the game, they got it right now. 2 plays already in the end zone.
I think of it in boxing terms because whether it's a big shot with your first one or a probing one, a little bit of a jab, the second one was the payoff.
Formation.
That was the big one that
all right, everybody's still blue. Nobody's yellow. Nobody's yellow. We call a timeout here.
Here's a timeout called by the Colts on the defensive side of the ball. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here.
It's very strange to say, I'm not disputing it. If you say you did it all the whole season, it's very strange so far. Ain't nobody turned yellow, but you know, you could get deep into the weeks, into 12 weeks. What the hell is going
on for the extra point?
Oh, they never. Oh shit, I was still on defense. Dummy.
And this is good. Our score, 7-0.
Oh, still on defense. Come on now.
That drive started on their own 25. 2 plays, 75 yards later, into the end zone.
Come on, kick the ball off.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Fielded right around the 8.
All right, now let's check offense. I was looking at defense. Didn't even pay attention to it.
Comes the Colts offense for their
all right, let's check my offense.
Quarterback A new name this year to the franchise, of course, but certainly not new to the league. A 15-year vet, former league MVP, Matt Ryan.
Everybody's blue.
And I bet he's talking to his guys about resisting the temptation
Everybody's blue.
to try and turn this into an up-and-down game. Almost like basketball, where both teams press, and one team gets an advantage, the team's trying to run with them, and they're just not equipped for it. Doesn't matter whether you're equipped or not. Just settle in, get calm before you go for the big strikes.
All right. We'll go back in the franchise. Let's delete that. All right. Let's go back to, let's advance the week. Right. Weekly training. Let's go to weekly training. Guys, I'm going to get off here because evidently I've just wasted my time, or hour of my time, because Rashad told me to do half pads, backups the entire season. I've got to week 5, and I've showed him no player has came in yellow or red on the formation chart, or that his backup was tired. Now the thing is, what Glenn said, because he takes people literally at what they said. Because Glenn said one time he went 7 weeks. I don't know if Glenn went 7 weeks. I highly doubt he went 7 weeks. I could see 4 weeks, maybe 5 weeks, and hell, I don't know. It could be 7 weeks without going red. And notice he said without going red. I don't think he said that he went 7 weeks without having any numbers at all. But I went to do what he asked me to do. It's not turning out to what he said he'd do. Now he's adding other stuff on top of other stuff. I don't know. I don't know. With a person like that, you can't prove nothing. You can't prove nothing.